Howdy y'all, this is Redwolf, and following a theme this morning. It's Saw Day, so I'm going to talk about my, not sure if it's my favorite, but it's probably the most popular saw, folding saw on the market, and that's the Bahco Laplander. Really nice saws. This is the one that I took to Sigma. I've been using this for 4 or 5 years now, and I haven't worn it out. Really nice saw. I believe it's got a 9-inch blade. It's 8 or 9 inches. Really good. Still got most of the coating on there. You can probably see that. It has a push button release right here, and you have to push it in to close it. I believe yeah, and it locks in place, so you have to push it to open it. So, downside to some people, it's a two-handed operation. But on the flip side, your saw is never going to come out in your pack and tear all your stuff up on the way out. And I really appreciate it. These are still pretty reasonably priced. I think they're somewhere between 35 and 50 bucks still. And they're a steal at that price. I need to get a silky saw out here and do a comparative video sometime soon. I personally haven't noticed that much of a difference. Other than a lot of times you can get the silkies with a longer blade on them. I wish they made like an XL of this with like a 12 or a 13-inch blade on it. I think that would be awesome. And you also get your lanyard hole, so you can use it and drop it and don't have to worry about anything. Very lightweight, very ergonomical handle design, really comfortable, really easy to get a grip, really easy to use it upside down, all kinds of good options there. See, I got my new stump behind me. I used this for cutting a bunch of stuff, and I cut up some pretty reasonable sized stuff earlier. I mean, you know, a limb bigger around than the saw, or probably around the size of the saw with the blade folded right here. But I don't want to cut this big thing down. It is just a hassle, and I will usually go get a bigger tool to do it. What I really like it on though is stuff like this that's about thumb sized and lower. It's just really convenient for ripping limbs like this down. You know, you get stuff in the way, it just comes off quick, comes off clean. You know, really good, pretty clean cuts for the most part. I really like it, and I haven't lubricated this or anything. You'll see a lot of people spray stuff on them. Back in the day, particularly when we're cutting pine a lot, they carry kerosene to put on there, so to cut through the turpentine and all the stuff and just glide in there easier. I don't know if they still do that, or if they got some better stuff for it. But just a real quick review on the Laplander. I'd be careful every once in a while. The screw, say every once in a while. Once in 3 years, I had the screw get a little loose. And if you get them in a big tree, it's probably something bigger than this, or really tall and heavy, and it'll come over. If you let it get pinched and try and wiggle it, these are more likely to snap than silky. Silky will take a permanent bend, and personally I'd rather have a broken saw than a bent one, so at least you know where your actual cutting power's at. But if you're looking for a backpacking saw, there's a reason why these are probably the #1 on the market for what they are. They're really good, solid recommendation. So this Redwolf sign off. Till next time, y'all keep up the good fight.